I mean, I am getting my tushy just thrown in a blender. Thrown in a blender. I mean, just absolutely. Yeah, probably. And this motherfucker's gonna just step. Oh yeah, step down. That's not. Those aren't summons. This is a summon. Oh shit! Here comes the fucking gas of all hell. Dear God.
Oh man. That thing freaking wrecked.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you where the or show you where the thing is?
No, I'm gonna kill this thing.
Okay.
I did. What the fuck? Really fucking help if I don't think this fucking camera angle was just. I mean, it's epic, but it is certainly a good fucking way to get absolutely. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Mark's like, how did he spawn back here? Oh yeah. Shit. Shit on my dick, bro. Totally misjudged that one. Oh god.
Have you been dealing with this guy before?
No. It's alright. We've done a lot of damage to him. He's close to death. I can feel it. He's about to give up. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's shaking his boots. Look at him. Look at him all skulking over there. Dear God, dear God. Yeah, if I wanted to put in a fucking little Magicka drop. Oh! Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Alright. I see that tail spinning. Feel like that means it's about to slap the daylights out of me.
I will be okay.
Danny.
Yeah.
I can go get Drew for you.
Didn't see that coming.
What do you say, buddy?
I can go get Drew for you if you'd like.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Not for one of your guys. I'd get one of your guys, but you don't have enough players to even fill the roster. What? You can't take shots and then.
Alright, gotta stop the broadcast, because I'm never gonna kill that thing. Don't know how to kill it. Not very good at the whole dodgy thing. This game is on some level.
What? Downstairs? Mom's on the phone.
Where's Courtney?
In my room.
Oh.
Alright, I'll be back.
I just got ass fucked.
Some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and get a little bit of momentum.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the 7th-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his 2nd season as a Lion.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. These are his last week's contest. 5 catches, 64 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's 30, nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's gone. They're connecting here with DJ Shark. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good work out.
What the fuck? Oh.
He's going to net him 23 and a first. Goff now looking to throw. Forced out to his left.
Dude.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? Do you just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Now a 3rd down throw, and misses the target, incomplete.
They certainly thought they had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Oh, excuse me. Holy shit.
The kick by Gold is good, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by the 2nd overall pick from BYU, now in his 2nd season, Zach Wilson. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Wilson. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On 1st down, Wilson. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. The Giants come in looking for win number 8 on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing again here, Wilson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Here's Wilson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown! Justin Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra play by Butker is on target. And that makes now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the 2nd half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Ross. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Left side, it's Beckham. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Zach Wilson punching it in from a yard away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Zach Wilson who took it in himself on the touchdown run to cap it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
Let's go.
And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Whoop.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On third down, Wilson. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple.
They're 47.
His progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10. Throwing is Wilson.
No!
And incomplete on the deep ball.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd and 10. Wilson got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That's out to Hill, right side complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room.
Yeah.
Discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. Discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
The other one was a jump ball in the corner. Akuta's right there, and he gets tackled out.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
He was able to get away initially on that play, but ultimately not much space to roam.
Great job there by them containing him, because you mentioned he got away initially, and how many times does that end up with a guy taking off for 15 or 20 yards? Here, the support was there, and they made the tackle for a loss.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Wilson. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Complete, it's Johnson. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Wilson will throw again. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now Wilson on 1st down. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Wilson to throw. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this 1st half. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 2nd half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick from the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Beckham from a yard out. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because of
Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. This is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how the defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. There's Goff. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
I mean, that's such a wild look.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketing the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
The end result, 21 yards. Here's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Lions are going to take... as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Goff.
What the fuck?
Incomplete. He finds Shark. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. To throw is Goff. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, Swift. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Go off a handoff here to Swift. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Goff now looking to throw. He's got this complete to Williams. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. From the gun, here's Goff. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Goff throwing complete for Swift. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Back to throw. Goff.
Fuck!
Nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Straight ahead. The kick by Gold is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now out come the Giants. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it. I had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Wilson. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a turn and a give to Barkley. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Down to the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Wilson. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now they're in the hurry-up. Wilson.
He'll find Schwartz, complete right side.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now Goff on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Goff. And he finds Beasley, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And they'll wind up getting this with all the...
He ran a streak, Akuda. He ran a fucking streak. This is what we call 98 defense. And this is what we call 98 man coverage. This is man coverage. I got short, out, KO, and medium KO. Right, 98 man coverage. This is just one-on-one outside. Ready? Watch this elite defense. Boom. Smoked.
Inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the gun. Gone. And this one caught by Beasley. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Goff throwing again. Right side to Williams. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take him the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside to break it inside. Really well run route.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you...
And he is into the end zone.
Oh, no momentum. You got none. You got no momentum. It's all there.
Swift
Stops
taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And New York set to take the field. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It seems like we have seen this a lot in his rookie year. A nice tackle for a loss.
And the more games he gets under his belt, the better he's gotten. And sometimes you're worried about rookies hitting the wall. Not in this case. This young man runs right through it.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And this offense on third down today, they've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. It's caught by OBJ. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So they declare.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, coach tells you to do so, and maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Take it in at the 3.
What's going on?
And Detroit getting set to go now.
I'm back
right now in the
again.
fourth quarter. This one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing again on second down. Goff. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Now Goff. He's going to let it fly. Unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And this will be taken at the 13. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, it doesn't look like it's going to matter much. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Wilson wants to throw it. He completes it to Beckham. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
That's nasty.
That last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off.
No
Giants going to go ahead
body.
and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw again is Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Real
They probably don't
talking.
need to run a
Shut
play
the
here,
fuck
but you
up.
wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
One last throw here for Goff. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be.